Hello Internet, welcome back to Watch with Joe. It is time for another episode of Andor. I've been so impressed by the show so far. It's been everything I wanted it to be, because it's tension filled. It's gritty. It's beautifully shot. It's wonderfully acted, and the most important thing is it has a great story basis, and it's giving us really wonderful moments, and it's wonderful moments in Star Wars which aren't Jedi related. The most important thing for me is always story, and that we're getting really good story with Andor, and it's giving us great character moments for Cassian, and we understand this character in a whole new way already, and it's only been 5 episodes so far, and it's just I love watching this. We left off in the last episode with Cassian just about to start doing the heist, which has been the second part of this season so far. I am thoroughly embedded into this, but I'm also utterly distrusting of every single person around them. It's very hard to trust anyone, and I understand exactly where the characters are coming from when they say they don't want they worry about new people coming in, because you just don't know if you can trust them or not. And I just worry about everyone. I know I can to a certain extent trust Cassian. And I can trust Mon Mothma, but I can't trust anyone else. So everyone else has to earn my trust as well as everyone else's in the show. So it's a very interesting dynamic. Speaking of Mon Mothma, she's in a little bit of a pickle, I think, because her husband seems to be very much pro-Empire, and seems to be getting information about her movements and her doings, which he could only get from people who are basically spying on her. So it's very worrying, and I imagine that is going to come to a head at some point. I would say the last episode was, like I said, it's the deep breath before the plunge, which is a line I said twice in the video last time out. And if you don't know the reference, it's from Return of the King. The deep breath before the plunge, and that's what it is. It's that pause. It's right before you do something which you know is going to be dangerous and possibly really bad, or it's like that. It's like anything that you're dreading, and you're building up to it, and it's not even dreading. It's something you've got planned, something important that's happening, and that last like 24 hours before it actually happens is the worst, because your stomach's in knots, you're nervous, you have no idea if it's going to work or not, and everything's going to go to plan, and there's so much time to doubt yourself, and that's when you doubt yourself, that's generally when things start to go badly. And that was last episode, and it's tense. And I suppose we're going to start a little bit in that last few moments before the heist begins. It's going to be thoroughly interesting to see if anyone bottles at the last moment. But I've done enough talking. Let's get down to it. It's episode 6 of Andor.
Weapons are tools. Those that use them are, by extension, functional assets that we must use to our best advantage. The Empire has no moral boundaries. Why should we not take hold of every chance we can? Let them see how an insurgency adapts.
He's got a good point, but it's not good to let yourself think too much like that.
Don't worry. You'll be fine. You'll sleep when it's done.
I'm not comforted by that.
Lock and confirm, Echo. Lock and confirm.
What are they doing? What are they doing? Are they going to blow the No.
He likes giving orders, doesn't he?
He was a stormtrooper. Should have been here when Cinta found out. They slaughtered our whole family.
Jesus Christ. Oh, it's another... another... I'm struggling today, guys. It's just another thing to make me distrust more.
Keep your mouths shut, and remember, we belong here.
Oh, Jesus.
Might be best if we split these between us.
My poor heart. Oh, God. My nerves are going crazy.
None of this was stored properly. It's all compressed.
Perhaps you've expanded?
Ha!
Let's go.
What are they doing? They're going in via the reservoir. Okay, so what kind of infiltration are these two doing?
These men from Mackenzie.
Yes, sir.
I don't trust anyone. Something's gonna go wrong. Something's gonna go wrong. I can just feel it.
Where is she? We're late.
Solid.
Call them.
You're sure?
You're stalling.
Echo 1. Echo 1. Echo 1. Echo.
Echo 1.
He's panicking.
Are we going or not?
Are you gonna go or not?
Go.
Go. There we go.
Drop it! On the floor!
What's all this?
Drop it there!
I wasn't expecting that.
Nobody has to die.
Okay, yeah, good call, good call.
One path, one choice. We win or everyone dies. Starts now.
Okay. That's not good. Or is it, oh, it's blocking transmissions. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, stress levels to maximum, and now he's finding a way to contact the Empire.
Are you having trouble with your comms? It just went down. The Alkenzi line is still open, but everything else is fried. Weird, right? Must be the eye.
I don't like loose
Clem out first.
people.
I'm in. Deal. Hexba.
Hexa.
I honestly thought they'd be playing Sabak.
You are gonna load us out as fast as possible. Anyone doesn't want to hustle for the next 10 minutes, raise your hand. All right, up! Up!
Okay.
You ready?
Fire in the hole!
Okay, that worked pretty well.
They're in.
Echo 1 on spot. Echo 1 on spot.
Valley 1, loud and clear.
Oh no! Is this the fudge? Uh-oh, here's a squad coming. Someone's gonna snap and do something stupid. I can feel it. God, there's so much cash in there! Oh, wow. Oh, that's incredible.
You'll hang for this.
7 years serving you. I deserve worse than that.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, sir, but
This is a classified mission and you're not cleared to be here.
Someone's gonna shoot. Who's gonna be first? Who's shooting first?
Tell him he needs to leave.
Who's shooting first? Them? Yeah, someone was gonna have to shoot first. Yeah, this isn't good. Oh no! Oh, that's cool though. Oh! Yes! Good lad. He fell behind. Oh no. Okay. Oh no! Oh.
I can't feel my leg.
He's paralyzed. At minimum. Come on, Cass.
Where am I heading? I need numbers! Hold on!
Oh dear. And he's got 3 TIE fighters on his tail! And meteors in the sky! Okay, boys, let's go! This is so cool looking! Okay, let's go! Oh! That's 1 down! That's 2 down! They're clear.
Where are we heading?
She wants to bail on him.
He's dying.
You don't know that.
Yeah, she does.
You want to win and walk away. Well, 40 million apiece.
No!
Between the two of us, we could be the winners here.
I knew it! I knew it!
Oh, I'm a rebel. It's just, me against everybody else.
Yeah. Knew there had to be one.
40 million credits is enough for me to forget all about you.
Don't trust that for a second.
There's a moon 8 parsecs from here with nobody home. Put that thing down. Catch your breath.
It's got to be tempting, but... Yes!
Thank you. Thank you for trying.
You didn't make it.
Where's Skeen? Skeen! Skeen!
He's dead. He wanted to take the money and leave you here. I'm taking my cut. The number I was promised. I'm leaving you the freighter and what's inside. I did my job.
He said to give this to you.
I don't want it.
He insisted.
Oh, this is interesting. Question is how long... this looks like the Empire knows now exactly what went down.
Who've done nothing more than request their basic rights. My bill.
Ooh, it's spreading in the Senate now.
Got anything from Aldani? Big rebel attack last night. It's all the news.
Ooh. Okay. Right, I was tense throughout, but there we go. So, that was episode 6 of Andor, and ooh, that was tense, that was nerve-wracking, it was successful-ish, mostly. They got most of the money. They did lose some crew members along the way. Let's have a look. I have written it down because I am slightly more organised today. So I think I think I saw this, but I would have to watch again to make sure. I think Gorn got shot right very early in the firefight when Empire crew came down and found them after tapping into the radio signal they were using. Unfortunate, but bound to happen. Taramyn got shot. I don't know if he was dead when they left, but he was shot and left behind for sure. The one which was upsetting is Karis, who got crushed by the money when they took off, unfortunately, because the money was still on the trolley. I mean, he wasn't dead straight away, but, you know, he was basically done for at that point. The one I was happy about, because he got me angry in the last episode when he pulled a knife on Cassian, was Sheen. And the reason why he's dead is because he was going to betray them and take the cash. So Cassian shot him. Right. And then Cinta was left behind on the planet, apparently by plan, as she escaped in an Imperial uniform. Yeah. So a mostly successful heist, which is probably to be fair, when they were going through the plan, like they don't know how to take off, they don't know how to put the weight on the ship. And I was thinking there was no chance in hell that any of them were going to get out of there alive. Well, apart from Cassian, obviously, because he has to. Yeah, so they managed it. It was mostly successful. The question is, what's next for Cassian? Because he seemed to be like, I'm done with you. I'm done with everything. I'm off. I'm getting out of here. I'm going to take my share and I'm bolting. Which is fair, but I thought you'd see it through all the way. But there's still time for him to change his mind on that. That'd be interesting. Obviously, majority of the focus was on the actual heist and not on what was happening on Coruscant. But Mon Mothma seems to... she was right in the middle of a speech when news started to break, basically, in the whole of the Senate, which seems sparse. It seems to be less delegates than they used to be. Or maybe it's just because it's a speech that people weren't. It's like, I don't know if you've ever watched this, but like House of Parliament and things, when it's not for like Prime Minister's questions, this is in the UK obviously, the House or something like major, if it's just something small, there can sometimes be like 10 people in the House and that's it. So maybe it's something more like that. But the main focus was, as I said, it was on the heist, and nervous throughout because obviously I don't know the plan, and yeah, not knowing the actual plan was just, oh god, is it going right? Are they in the right place at the right time? Are they going to get caught out? Are they going to get recognised? I thought the whole thing, it was a good plan in the end. I mean, we didn't know what Cinta and Lex's plan was, what their part of the plan was, and that worried me throughout this whole thing. We didn't know Vel and Cinta's plan. We thought, I honestly thought that they were going to go blow up the airbase or something crazy like that, and the next story would be Cassian and the rest of the rebels. If they'd got out, they would have gone back to save them. I thought that was what could happen next, but I was completely wrong, and they were just coming in from a different angle. It's interesting. And I think unfortunate because they probably should have just taken out the tower personnel instead of just blocking the signals, because blocked signals make people curious. If like, well, it's not even blocked, they just took the signals down. So once communication is lost, people look into the reason why communication is lost, and when they find out why communication is lost, that's what leads to a squad of soldiers coming down to the vault and causing a firefight, which means they lost people. And if I honestly believe that if Taramyn and Gorn hadn't been shot, then Sheen would not have attempted to steal the cash, and I honestly believe that they would have had the transport loaded better so that the trolleys weren't on the. If they were, they wouldn't be loaded still, and then so one mistake of not taking out that guard, I think, caused everything. They should have taken out that guy, the tower personnel guy. But there we are. Lessons learned for future heists, Rebels. The question is now, going forward, is what is going to happen to these, to the remaining Rebel, because with all the crew dead or left behind, it's just Val left, and if Cassian does leave her with just his reward money and that's it, then she's by herself. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with her. So the question is now, what's Cassian going to do? Because if he is actually leaving Val behind, then is he going to go back and try and get his friends out of that planet? And in that case, is he going to cross paths with Cyril again? Is he going to cross paths with Dedra, who's the Imperial agent? So that would be interesting if he does go back, because I assume he's going to go back and try and get his friends out or something, because he's just got it right, or else I don't know. The rest of the season is fairly open, it feels like, at the moment. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Yeah. The question at the moment is, because this is going to diverge one way or other going from season 1 into season 2. The divergence could be now, and he's like, no, I'm not going to be a rebel, and I will join later in the show. Or this season's arc will lead him to being a rebel at the end of the season, and next season will be him being a rebel. But there's divergence here. We either go the straight path or it's the roundabout path. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm not sure where the show goes at this point. He's got to go back at some point. He's got to go back for Marva at least. God, this is a good show. It just makes me think so much. I just don't know what direction we're going to go in next. And I have no idea what's going to happen to Mon Mothma. Or Luthen. What's going to happen with Luthen now? He's successful mission, but can Vel actually get the money to him? And what's the money for specifically? Is it for ships? Is it for troops? Is it for bribes? Who knows? So much more to learn in this show, and I think we're only halfway through now, so plenty ahead to look forward to. And that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for joining me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell, and comment below. All those things help me grow the channel so I can keep doing this for you, the internet, Tell me all your thoughts, all your theories. I am fascinated to hear what you're thinking. Are you as like, I just don't know what's going to happen now, as I am? Or have you got a clear idea? Because if you have, please tell me, because I want to know your thoughts. And I will see you in the next video.